Imagine waking up every morning, feeling like you're shouting into a void, your message lost in a sea of noise. You've poured time, money, and soul into your marketing, yet the attention you crave slips through your fingers like sand. Does it feel like no matter what you do, the crowd doesn't really care? The problem isn't that people don't see you, it's that they don't care deeply enough. Attention is a surface game. Everyone competes for the same fleeting glance, but real power lies beyond the eyes of casual observers. What if the secret to unstoppable growth, to real influence, isn't about grabbing attention, but sparking obsession? Not a momentary distraction, but a fire so intense it burns in their mind when they're asleep. This changes everything. See, attention is a broken currency. It's cheap, easy to steal, and just as quick to lose. It creates an illusion of success, but underneath, you're starving for impact. Impact that shakes foundations. Impact that commands not just eyes, but hearts. Opportunity is to stop chasing clicks, views, or superficial likes and start inspiring obsession, so your audience lives your message, breathes it, fights for it, and will never forget it. Here is why this is not just a fluffy idea, but the core that separates the founders who build empires from the ones who fade into background noise. The moment someone becomes obsessed with your brand, they stop being an audience. They become partners in your vision. They stop scrolling and start searching for ways to align with what you represent. The difference here is seismic. Turning attention into obsession means meeting people's deepest pains, the doubts that keep them awake at night, the frustrations no one else acknowledges, and offering answers so compelling that choosing anything else feels like a betrayal of themselves. This is the holy territory of influence. But how? How to create this kind of obsession that transforms casual viewers into a relentless force moving your mission forward? First, let's strip away all the myths. It's not about flashy ads or perfectly optimized funnels. Those are tactics, not strategy. It's about understanding the human being behind the screen better than they understand themselves. Obsession starts with raw, undeniable empathy. You must know their pain, their desperate hopes, the silent rebellion in their hearts. When you tap into that truth, you stop selling products. You offer solutions that aren't optional. They need to find you. Then come the stories, real stories. Not marketing fluff, but gritty, authentic moments that reveal your values, your struggles, your battle scars. When people see the real you, they stop seeing just a brand and start seeing an ally, a fellow warrior fighting the odds. Obsession grows from that connection, from the recognition that this isn't just about commerce. It's about being understood and unleashed. Don't be afraid to be raw. Vulnerability creates loyalty no polish can buy. Next, focus on relentless consistency. Not boring repetition, but a relentless march toward your promise. Every touch point, every message, every piece of content must reinforce what you stand for and why it matters more than anything else in their life. Make your audience feel seen every single time. This breeds trust, and trust births obsession. Because when the world throws distractions, doubts, and delays their way, they'll cling to you like a lifeline. Here's a brutal truth. Obsession demands more from you than from your audience. It requires you to step beyond comfort, to burn away excuses, and to question everything you think you know about your market. Comfort kills creativity. Consensus stifles breakthroughs. Obsession lives in discomfort, in the edges where only the brave dare to tread. That's the battlefield where real marketing wins. Challenge what you've been taught. Dissolve what feels safe. Dare to be misunderstood. If you're not making some people angry, you're not compelling anyone. Importantly, build your own network of the rare few, those who burn like you do. Forget trying to appeal to everyone. The obsession you seek blooms only among the fiercely aligned. This is not mass marketing. This is sculpting a legacy. These rare individuals become your advocates, your collaborators, your co-creators. Together, they amplify your message organically, because obsession is contagious when it's authentic. It crosses borders, transcends platforms, and shatters old limitations. Imagine your brand as a spark in a dark room. Attention scatters like sparks blown away by the wind. Obsession is the wildfire that consumes and transforms everything it touches. When your audience is obsessed, they don't just consume your message. They defend it, they live it, they breathe it, they become it. That is how real movement is born, how culture shifts, how futures are rewired. This is why obsession beats attention every single time. Attention can be bought, sold, manipulated. Obsession is earned. It's precious. It's unforgiving. And once kindled, it's impossible to extinguish. So stop wasting energy on shallow metrics. Begin to understand the power of obsession, and you'll unlock a force far more potent than any trending tactic or viral campaign. You'll unlock an army of believers who think about your brand as a part of their identity, not just a choice. How? Deep listening. Not waiting to reply, but truly hearing every doubt, every desire, every fear. Then crafting value that sneaks past their defenses, that speaks to their soul's rebellion against the ordinary. Don't sell features. Sell a transformation that only you can deliver. Disrupt their worldview subtly but powerfully, so that the next time they consider their problems, your solution is the only one that feels real. But beware. Assembling obsession means embracing a long game. It's not about instant gratification, but patient cultivation. Trust builds slowly, loyalty even more so. But in the end, the payoff is exponential. One obsessed follower will bring 10 more. 10 will bring 100. Growth born out of obsession scales organically, naturally, sustainably. It resists churn, resists apathy, resists replacement. If this feels overwhelming, good. It means you're on the right path. Obsession is not for the faint-hearted. It demands authenticity, courage, and persistence. But the people on this road, the disruptive founders, the relentless leaders, know this instinctively. They instinctively know that the systems around them are broken, that the normal ways of marketing are just noise and illusion. They hunger for something deeper, something real. This awakening isn't just about your brand or your business. It's about reclaiming your freedom in a world designed to dilute it. It's about rejecting the surface rules, the cheap tricks, the manufactured consent. It's about building a movement that refuses to bow to the dull grind of mediocrity. When you create obsession, you are not just marketing a product. You are igniting a revolution in how people choose, think, and live. So stop settling for eyeballs that glance and go. Start building for hearts that burn and stay. Imagine the power in being the brand your audience fights for. The name that comes up in conversations as a flame that won't die out. This kind of marketing is not an option. It's survival. It's growth. It's transcendence. The world is full of noise, but your voice can be the signal that cuts through it all. If you dare to shift from fleeting attention to relentless obsession. This is the playbook for those who refuse to be forgotten, for those who believe their idea is bigger than borders, bigger than systems, bigger than the complacency that surrounds them. Bring obsession into every word, every interaction, every campaign. Embody this relentless heartbeat in your marketing and watch how your tribe emerges like wildfire, united, unstoppable, unbreakable. Remember, attention is borrowed time. Obsession is ownership. Own your space. own their minds, own their hearts. The future belongs to those who can kindle obsession, because obsession never dies. It amplifies the power of the few to change the world. Right here, right now, the choice is yours. Stop begging for fleeting looks. Build a lasting movement of obsession and become the brand not just seen, but forever felt.